Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Hope you're doing well. If you're new, thanks for stopping by, and if you're revisiting, thanks for stopping by again. Today I'm going to be showing you a Colourpop haul. I got these products in January, about a month ago, and I ordered it towards the end of December during their sale, during their Christmas sale, and a lot of these products I did get, I think was it up to 40% off. And they were also running a $50 minimum free shipping, free international shipping promo, which I think they're still doing, and they must do it for a long time because it's been there since I last visited their website. So if you order $50 worth of products, you get free international shipping, and the only thing you need to worry about is customs and the £8 handling fee, which Royal Mail usually charges if you're in the UK like I am. So the customs fee is usually 20% of whatever the total value of what you've ordered is. So if you ordered something during sale, usually what they would put on the box is the sale price, not the actual full retail price. So then 20% of that is added on as a customs charge, and then you pay £8, which is your handling fee, or handling fee like they say. Don't know what that handling fee is supposed to be, but you pay anyway. So I've got a couple of products from Colourpop. So I got a lot of lip products because that's what I really wanted to try first, and I was also interested in their highlighters. I've heard a lot of good things about their highlighters and I wanted to try them, and also their concealer. Now the color I wanted to get in the concealer was sold out, so that I think that was tan or golden deep, one of something like that. The concealers come in a lot of colors, and the one I wanted, like I said, was sold out. So I looked at the swatches on the hands, on the images that they had online, and I tried to get the closest next shade. So one was lighter and one was deeper than my skin. So the two colors that I got are deep beige and deep. So deep is 70, deep beige is 45. So deep beige is more of a highlight color, and it's a little on the pink side. I have used some of these products because obviously I've had these products since January, so I've tried them out. It's a little on the pink side. It's not too bad and it blends out beautifully. And this one's a little on the cool side. So it's kind of like a cool skin tone color for me, and I thought it would be deeper. For some reason it appeared deeper online than it actually is, but their colors aren't off at all. As in, Colourpop's website is probably one of the best when it comes to shade matching to the actual color, so these colors weren't too far off at all. I just thought this might have been a bit more golden or yellow, might have had a bit more of a yellow undertone, but it didn't. It's more of a cooler or neutral type of shade. So I've done swatches, by the way. So I have recorded this whole video before, but I kept getting this really irritating buzzing sound from my microphone. Yeah, it was just doing all sorts of nonsense, and I've had to record this. This is my second time recording this. I'm having to use my camera phone, my camera's mic. So yeah, the audio might be a little bit quiet, but it's definitely better than what I had before. So back to the haul. So I got these two, and what else did I get? So I got a couple of palettes. I got 2 palettes and 1 free palette. So at the time that I ordered it, they were running a promotion, not just on the shipping but also throwing in a free palette, and the palette that they were throwing in is absolutely amazing. In fact, I think it might even be better than the 2 palettes I actually got. And I wasn't even checking for this. This isn't even the kind of palette I would have blinked twice at. It's called the Golden State of Mind palette, and they were throwing this in for free. So it was so amazing that I got this, because I'm actually more excited about this than I am about the 2 palettes I have. So these 2 are the ones I got. So Element of Surprise and Yes Please. So these are smaller. They have 12 shades each. This has 15 shades. So you can see in terms of sizing. So the actual palette looks like this, and I've already started to get it dirty. So it comes in a almost kind of like a grey off-white colour, and these are the beautiful warm colours it comes in. So I'm going to have a little insert, like I said, of these colours and show you how they swatch. But quickly, I'm just going to go for these shimmers so you can see how beautiful the shimmers are. And most of them are really buttery. So you can see how they are. They swipe really nicely. So they're really pigmented. These colours are so beautiful. I can't wait to use them for the summer. And the only thing I was a bit iffy about was the yellow in the corner. I'm not sure if it swipes as well as the others, or if it was just me. So the yellow is quite nice actually. Yeah, it's nice, it's pigmented as well, so that's the yellow. But yeah, I can't wait to use this. I think I will save it for when maybe spring or summer. But to be honest, there's nothing stopping me from using it right now. I do love all these type of colours, they're really warm. So if you were looking to get a warm palette but you didn't want like a ton of colours like what you would get in some of the Morphe palettes, that you get like 30 shades, like 20 different shades of brown, all one shade apart or half a shade apart. If you wanted something more compact and easy to travel with, this is kind of what I would recommend. Oopsie. This is what I would recommend. The next one's the Element of Surprise palette. Again, it looks like this, just like the packaging, and these are the colours. So some of these are mattes and some of them are shimmers. So in total there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shimmers. I think these two are kind of satiny colours and these are mattes. So yeah, they really do swatch beautifully. I'll swatch this one. I'm just immediately attracted. Oh, that looks a lot pinker than it does in the pan. Wow, it looks like a deep bronzy colour in the pan, but it swatches pink. Hoping you can see that. But it's a really lovely metallic key colour. These are really, really pigmented. Love them. And I also love it for the pop of pink as well. So yeah, and this, I think, so these two are more of iridescent type colours, these two here. So this lilac has kind of like a, is it a dual tone type of colour? So pinky, it's a pinky lilac-y colour. And it's not as smooth and buttery as the others, but it still swatches nicely. It's that one. And then this one is a satiny colour actually. So it has a pinky purple sheen to it. It looks similar. So this is the purple and this is more of the whitey satiny colour. So you can see it looks different on the skin. And then I'm gonna go through just quickly the Golden State of Mind palette. So this one just took me by surprise. I don't know how I was sleeping on this palette, but it is just awesome. Oh my gosh, I love, love, love how pigmented these colors are. Some of them are just straight up glitters. They're pressed glitters. Like this one is a pressed glitter. I haven't swatched all of them, I think. Yeah, so this one looks like it's a pressed glitter as well, and some of them are just kind of regular glitter eyeshadows, but this, it just seems quite flaky, like it has slightly bigger chunks of glitter. Yes, so these two, like I said, this one and where is it, this one, as far as I know, they are pressed glitters. In fact, this one I need to press back in a bit. But yeah, love, love, love these colors. I'll have a swatch of how they swatch. I'll have swatches for them, but just totally I'm in love with these colors. They're not all what do you call it, like blindingly metallic-y, if that makes sense. Some of them are just are not as shiny as the others, so I'm just picking a few at random. They're so pigmented as well. And lastly, let's do this one. So this is what they look like, and they swatch buttery as well. They all have names on the back, and yeah, so I mean, if you wanted to keep the packet for like videos, if you wanted to just know what they were called, it would probably be useful to keep the packaging. Actually, I say that, no, you don't need to. The names are on the back. So next I'm gonna go through the Supershock Shadow Quad, which is what went down. And I bought these colors because, to be honest, they looked a bit more brighter. They didn't look as dark as they do in person. but I'm not hating on anything. I still love the colours. They're just a shade deeper than I thought they were going to be, and yeah, I do love them. So I'm just going to go through each one quickly, and you could do a full eye look with these 4 or even just 2 of them. So I'm going to go through the 2 glitters. One is called Off the Grid, and that's this ready brownie color, and then Bow Down is this purpley color as well. They do swatch really nice. And then this is called Dynasty. It looks a lot deeper than it swatches, but that's not to say it's not pigmented. It is, but it's just not as pigmented as you would expect for that deep color. And this is more of a transition shade for most, or like a quick all over the lid color for some if you're like a lighter skin. Onto the last 2 single Supershock shadows that I got. Love this color. I can't tell you how much I love this color. I feel like what is it called? Zero Clue in here. This color is very similar to this, which is As You Wave, but this is more of a dual tone, or dual, I don't know how to call it. It's kind of like a reddy, golden, orangey, yellowy type of color, and it depends on how the light hits it. Sometimes it looks pink or red. So nice. And the last one is called Baby Talk. It's a kind of like a reddy magenta. See how and this is a pigment, by the way, but they just swatch so beautifully. But I'm guessing the pressed pigment is more pigmented, I don't know, but such a beautiful, beautiful shade. And then I'm gonna go through the highlighters. So this one, Highly Wasted. It looks so nice on the cheek, and I don't know why I was so afraid to use it. When it came out, I thought I don't know, I was a bit disappointed because I didn't expect it to have this iridescent color, because I'm not into iridescent eyeshadows, iridescent highlighters. But I really like how it looks. It looks like a peachy. The iridescence isn't actually that obvious. It just looks really peachy on the skin, and it will look beautiful on someone of in fact, it would look good on all shades. I don't know why it wouldn't look good on all skin tones. You can't really see it, but let's see. I feel like the light isn't really doing much justice. It's not one of the most blinding highlighters they have. I mean, some of them, I think, feels like in terms of intensity, not all their highlighters are equally as have the same amount of intensity. Some of them are a bit more subtle than others. So this one is called Candyman, and this is the one I've been using every day, almost every day. It's a beautiful, beautiful golden coppery color, and it has this wet look to it as well. And I've been experimenting on how to best apply these highlighters. I think they take a bit of getting used to because of their consistency, but I think the best thing is just to apply a little bit to your cheeks, and that's what I've got, if you can see how the light hits it. So I've got this Candyman on my cheek, and I've got a bit of my Sleek Solstice palette. I'll go through this in another video, but this is one of my recent purchases as well, so I topped it up with one of the shades for my Sleek palette. But yeah, so it gives me cheekbones I wish I was born with. But yeah, so those two, and then the blush is a really soft pink. You can apply it too much and you know, you easily look like a clown, but you don't really need much, so just blended it out so you can see. So it's a really soft pink. Yeah, slightly warm. It's not the warmest shade of pink. It's slightly a little bit leaning on the slightly warm side, or maybe cool even, I don't know. But yeah, just love this highlighter. And lastly, I'm gonna go through the lip colors. So the first one is a bundle, and there are 3 in this, and I bought this basically because it just made more sense than to buy individual ones. I do love a good bargain, and I have so 2 of them I use every day, and one of them is more of a glossy lip. And for me, I think for every day, I like a lip color that will stay. So glosses, you know, they can get a bit tiring in terms of having to reapply and reapply, because I do, you know, it's winter, I'm drinking a lot of tea, and I'm British as well, so you know, I need something that will stay and last for a few hours. So glosses aren't really something I'm wearing. I mean, I will wear them every other day, but in terms of my go-to, I'll go for a matte lip color, something that's long lasting. So these 3 colors, these beautiful colors. So this is a satin, this is a matte, and this is a lip gloss. And the matte is called Catching Feelings, the satin is called Misbehaving, and the gloss is called Charming. It's a beautiful gloss. It will be such I think it's going to be such a good topper for any lip color. So that's Charming over there. It's beautiful. It's got really gold, it's got gold reflex, really like tiny finely milled gold dust in there, so it's really nice. And then the next one is the Catching Feelings. It's what I've got on my lips right now, and I've just lined my lips a bit, and it looks a little bit deeper in the tube. Oh yeah, in the tube, than it looks a bit deeper on application than it does in the tube. That's what it looks like. And the next one is Misbehaving, and that looks like this. So it's a lovely pinky purple, really nice for this time of year. And the bundle is called You're a Gem. So if you're looking for it, it makes a lot more sense to buy bundles if you like all the colours that come in the bundle. And I love all 3 colours, so I think I scored with this. And then I got a couple of single lip colours as well. I actually got all mattes, but then recently I've only discovered that I think some people, or at least the YouTuber that I discovered Colourpop with, Kathleen Lights, she loves their satin lip colours, and I think I might have to agree to kind of to some extent. I think the satin colour, so out of the 2 in the bundle, the one called Misbehaving is actually I think a little bit more long lasting than the matte, which is crazy to me because I think mattes, you know, dry down, they don't budge, they don't move, whereas satin colours last, but they don't last as long as matte. But they both last like a few, at least like 5 or 6 hours before you need to retouch. And if, you know, if you're not drinking hot drinks, and yeah, so if you're not drinking hot drinks, they'll probably last you most of your day, and they wear down in such a beautiful way as well, so you don't need to necessarily top up. You can just top it up with a bit of lip gloss and you're good to go. So that's what I love about the Colourpop formula. Yeah, so I've tried both and I love them. I think I probably love the satin colours a bit more, but I'm yet to try these matte lip colours. I actually haven't tried them at all, so I don't know how they're going to perform and if they're going to be different from the ones I have tried. The first one I'm going to try is Creeper, and the second is Saigon. So I wanted to try these 2 together, and I'll swatch them together so you can see. So it looked like to me, from the pictures I've seen online, that Saigon was more of a true red. And I'm going to swatch Saigon here. And the next one I'm going to swatch is Creeper. So Creeper looked like a more of a orangey red, which is something that I've actually been looking for. I thought it would suit me a bit more. And then you can tell me whether or not you can actually tell the difference between the 2 shades of red. So these are the 2. To me, oh gosh, have I just swatched them? Alright, so to me they both look exactly the same, but I've never really seen them dry down, so I think I'll wear them, you know, one of these days and see how they dry down and see if there's actually any difference, but it kind of looks like I've bought two shades which are exactly the same, and to the naked eye I don't think there's any difference in the two. So if you're thinking of buying the two, or if you think they look different, they're more or less like a shade, probably a shade's difference, but it's not obvious to the naked eye at all. So you can get one of the two. So if one happens to be sold out, get the other one. So this one is Saigon and this is Creeper. So if you tell me if you can see any difference, Saigon and Creeper, so they look exactly the same. But to be honest, this is the perfect shade of red for me, so I'm yet to try them. I've just been enjoying the more neutral colours for everyday wear, so I haven't worn the reds yet. Next one is Bad Habit, and this one looks kind of similar to Misbehaving, but I'll swatch. It's slightly lighter colour, it's kind of more of a pinky mauve colour, and I'll swatch it next to Misbehaving so you can see. So this one is called Bad Habit. So this is Bad Habit and this is Misbehaving, so it's a lighter shade. Bad Habit, Misbehaving over there. So I really like this colour as well. Again, I haven't worn it yet, but this is the kind of colour I can definitely wear every day. And then lastly, this one is called Tulle. So this is called, I think, Catching Feelings. So this is called Catching Feelings from the bundle, and I'm going to swatch Tulle next to it. And again, if you're looking to buy either one, this is Tulle, this is Catching Feelings. There's a shade of a difference between the two. Catching, what is this? So Tulle is more of a pinky, kind of a pinky brown. Yeah, and this is more of a, I don't know, a less pinky brown. Yeah, I'm not really good at describing this, but yeah, there is a difference in the shade. So if you look at them, so this is like a shade lighter than Tulle. But yeah, again, very wearable colors, and I think that's where I'm gonna end this. So hopefully I'll be able to edit this properly and give you inserts, up close swatches of all these colors. And yeah, so that is the end of my video. Hope you enjoyed it. And again, if you're looking to order Colourpop and you live in the UK like myself, you know, this is the time to order, or at least maybe wait for when they're running a promotion. And I got these when I think they were running their promotion in December, and everything was up to 40% off, and then they were running buy 50 a free shipping promo if you spend $50. So all I really had to worry about was the 20% customs fee and 8% handling fee from Royal Mail. So with everything that I ordered, all I had to do was add on 20%, and I knew exactly what I was going to be charged. So there wasn't any surprises when the package arrived. So yeah, if you're looking to order, just add on 20% and then add on £8 for a Royal Mail, and you're good to go. And it wasn't really, to be honest, these were already cheap as they were anyway, so yeah, I wasn't too angry or too mad that, oh, I got charged customs. It's just what happens. And again, I got this amazing palette that I didn't even know was so good. Yeah, so I can't wait to do so many different looks with this, but this palette is just everything. It's so good, so good. Yeah, so that is the end of my haul. If you like my content, my video, give it a thumbs up, and yeah, let me know what you want to see. But yeah, so I think the next video I'm going to upload after I upload this haul vid is the look that I did with this. And yeah, so I'm just gonna, yeah, I'm gonna do a look with this. Okay, so my memory card was full, so I had to transfer my SD card real quick. But yeah, so as I was saying, if you do like my content, please subscribe and share. And yeah, so I will see you in my next video, and hopefully I should have some more Colourpop for you. Actually, I did make another order. So yeah, have a blessed day. Bye.